Members of various African advocacy groups staged a peaceful protest outside of Parliament building on Breakdown Monday, voicing frustration over government's decision to send a non-African ERC representative to the United Nations forum focused on people of African descent. The picketing exercise comes in response to the participation of a representative from the Ethnic Relations Commission at the 4th session of the United Nations Permanent Forum of the People of African Descent, currently underway in the United States. Protesters said the decision to have a non-African individual representing Guyana at the forum was disrespectful.
I am really upset because I find that for something that affects us, this is the forum for people of African descent. And I feel that at such a forum, we should be representing ourselves. We should not have anyone of another ethnicity representing us. If it were an issue that affected the Guyanese nation as a whole, that would have been acceptable because, we can represent the country. Anybody can. But when it comes to something that's specific to African people, I think it's only fair that we should represent ourselves and not have anybody else represent us.
We all know the ERC is that forum where we should have been resolving ethnic differences, right? That organization or commission that is there to deal with ethnic issues as was proposed by former President Oit and President Jagan, that's Janet. Now, instead of doing that, we are seeing rank discrimination on the part of the ERC, where there were issues emanating from the last elections, where people were before the court. This present ERC decided that they will not deal with that because it's from that time. Because those were ethnic discriminations against us Africans.
The thing is, the ERC might be an organized or commission set up to look after ethnic-related issues in Guyana. I'm convinced that the chairman of the ERC is not sufficiently apprised of issues affecting Africans in this country. He got some support from the former government in that they offered some resources for us to commence the work of G. That was withheld by this administration. And so, besides that, there was nothing else forthcoming for African descents or African descendants in the first decade. In this second decade, they are now putting together some other aspects of things to ensure that there's facilitation, to ensure that there is development and justice and recognition in the process.
The forum, which brings together delegates from around the world, aims to address issues such as racial discrimination and social and economic well-being of the people of African descent. Several pressing concerns affecting African Guyanese have already been raised at the ongoing session.